This is Neil Ratner Rock Doc here on WDST Radio Woodstock with another episode of This Week in Rock with support from Transcendental and my friend, the amazing dentist and rock star Bruce Milner. Visit Transcendental, his stunning new office at 2 Maverick Road on the corner of Maverick Road and Route 375. Born on October 20th, 1950, Tom Petty sold more than 80 million records. Petty was leader and frontman of the Heartbreakers, a member of the Traveling Wilburys, and Tom released 3 solo records before his untimely death from an accidental overdose in 2017. In the summer of 1961, when Tom was 10 years old, an uncle who was working in the film industry invited Tom to the set of an Elvis Presley movie. Petty instantly became a Presley fan. However, it was a few years later, when he saw the Beatles perform on Ed Sullivan, that Petty realized music was something he could do. And when he saw the Rolling Stones, they demonstrated that he and musicians like him could make it in rock and roll. Tom started a band that included Mike Campbell and Ben Montench that eventually became the Heartbreakers, and by their third album, the band had multiple breakthrough singles. In 1988, Petty, along with George Harrison, Bob Dylan, Roy Orbison, and Jeff Lynne, formed the Traveling Wilburys. Tom also decided to record a solo album, and many of Petty's friends contributed, including most of the Wilburys. Tom's label, MCA Records, run by Irving Azoff, refused to release the album, believing it didn't contain any hits, although, as Tom relates, Warner Brothers executives Mo Austin and Lenny Waronker had a completely different reaction.
Me and George Harrison and Jeff Lynne one night were at Mo Austin's house. And this was before, we were just working on the idea of the Traveling Wilburys. And I had written this song, Free Fallin', and done the record and taken it to my label, MCA. And they rejected the record. And that had never happened to me before, you know. I was like, wow, what do I do, you know? And so we forgot about it. And we were at Mo's house, and dinner ended, and George said, let's get the guitars out and sing a little bit. And we sang, and George said, let's do that Free Fallin', Tom. Play that. So we had a kind of Wilbury arrangement of it with harmony, and we did it. And Lenny Waronker is sitting there. He said, that's a hit. With 2 acoustic guitars, you know. And I said, wow, my record company won't put it out.
Austin responded angrily, I'll put it out. However, a few months later, after Irving Azoff resigned, MCA's new management decided to release it after all. The album produced 3 hit singles, and in 2019, Full Moon Fever was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. All right, let's listen. Tom Petty and Free Fallin'.